In the days of ancient Israel, when kings sat on golden thrones but ruled with corrupted hearts, and when prophets wandered the land like flickering lamps in a sea of darkness, there lived a man named Micaiah, son of Imlah. His name was small compared to giants like Elijah, but in a single moment he dared to reveal a truth so divine and terrifying that even angels stood still. War loomed on the horizon. The city of Ramoth-Gilead, once belonging to Israel, had fallen into Syrian hands. King Ahab, ruler of Israel, desired to reclaim it, but not alone. He allied with Jehoshaphat, the righteous king of Judah, who agreed to help, but only after one important request. "Let us inquire of the Lord." Ahab, eager to hear what pleased him, gathered 400 prophets. These men, loyal not to truth but to favor, all spoke with one voice. "Go up. The Lord will give it into your hands?" Jehoshaphat, wise and discerning, sensed something was wrong. "Is there not a prophet of the Lord besides these?" he asked. Ahab sighed. "There is one, Micaiah son of Imlah. But I hate him. He never prophesies anything good about me, only disaster." Despite his resentment, Ahab ordered Micaiah to be summoned. As the messenger led him to the king's court, he whispered, "All the prophets are speaking well. Let your words match theirs." Micaiah answered calmly, "As the Lord lives, I will speak what he tells me." He entered the royal court where King Ahab and Jehoshaphat sat in their robes. The room buzzed with the confidence of false prophets. One, Zedekiah, had even crafted iron horns, declaring, "With these you shall gore the Syrians until they are destroyed." Then came the moment. Ahab asked, "Micaiah, shall we go to Ramoth-Gilead to war or not?" Micaiah replied with an eerie calm, "Go and triumph. The Lord will deliver it into your hands." Ahab frowned. The words he spoke next shattered the false peace in the room. "I saw all Israel scattered on the mountains like sheep without a shepherd. And the Lord said, 'These have no master? Let each return home in peace.'" Ahab sneered. "Did I not tell you? He never speaks good about me." But Micaiah wasn't done. "I saw the Lord sitting on his throne," he said, "and all the host of heaven standing at his right and left." The Lord said, "Who will entice Ahab to go up and fall at Ramoth-Gilead?" Some said one thing, some said another. Then a spirit came forward and said, "I will entice him." The Lord asked, "How?" He said, "I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouths of all his prophets." And the Lord said, "You shall entice him and succeed." The room fell silent. Micaiah had not only prophesied doom, he had claimed to witness the divine throne room. He described a chilling truth, that God had permitted a spirit to deceive Ahab's prophets so that the king would march toward his judgment. Zedekiah, burning with rage, struck Micaiah. "Which way did the Spirit of the Lord go from me to speak to you?" Micaiah didn't flinch. "You will find out on the day you go into an inner room to hide." Furious, Ahab turned to his guards. "Take Micaiah and imprison him. Feed him only bread and water until I return safely." Micaiah, as they dragged him away, cried out, "If you return safely, the Lord has not spoken by me. Hear me, all you people!" Soon the two kings rode into battle. But Ahab, desperate to cheat fate, disguised himself as an ordinary soldier while Jehoshaphat rode in royal robes. In the chaos of war, the enemy pursued Jehoshaphat, thinking he was Ahab, but soon realized their mistake. And then it happened. A nameless archer drew his bow at random and released an arrow into the air. The arrow struck Ahab between the joints of his armor. Mortally wounded, Ahab remained upright in his chariot until evening, his blood pooling at his feet. As the sun set, the king died. Later, his blood-soaked chariot was washed by the pool of Samaria, and dogs came and licked up the blood, just as the prophet Elijah had foretold years earlier. Micaiah's vision had come to pass, but his name faded from memory. No fire rained down at his word. No sea parted. He had no disciples. No book bears his name. But in a single moment, he did what few dared. He exposed the hidden plans of heaven and revealed a truth that shook both earth and sky. Micaiah, the lone voice in a sea of lies, stood with God when no one else would. He reminds us that truth is not always popular, that real prophets may be hated and imprisoned, and that sometimes the greatest courage is simply to say, "This is what the Lord has shown me." One man, one moment, one terrifying vision, and for a breath in time, heaven listened.